nothing. First I did it for me, now they keep it 100. I do it to look clean, I do it for the love, and I do it all to show the homies we can have what we wanted. And now I'm chilling in the mansion with a glass of champagne. Not the cheap stuff, but I cannot drop names. Little private plane when I'm flying out to Vegas. Big shades on, got me feeling like I'm famous. I'm a don and they know it. I'm giving you a shot, show up, don't blow it. Cause if I'm in my zone, don't stop me flowing. Gotta give me a moment, I'm a star, let me show it.
Back to Boss, episode 3 with your favorite sister, Susu and Hanan.
Hello. Hi. We're really excited to be back. Today's going to be a little bit different because we are recording ourselves. So we would love all of your feedback. This is going to be good. We're becoming like super independent in the studio now.
Yeah, I'm living for it. Today we're going to be talking about relationships, marriage, and gender roles.
That's a good one. We got so many questions. And I know in the beginning of this podcast, it's a little bit hard to kind of figure out which topics we want to talk about because so many people are asking us questions. And I'm like, y'all really want to know how we feel? And we're going to tell you how we feel. Obviously, we've ruffled a few feathers with our past podcasts. But it's okay. It's just our personal opinions.
I just feel like if you just can't be sensitive. This podcast, I was told by a lot of different people, like, damn, y'all are just so real, so authentic. That's the whole point. That's what's separating us from a lot of different podcasters. I'm not sitting here walking on eggshells, afraid to say certain things. This is our podcast. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. Y'all want to tune in? Great. You don't? Great. This is
just
unfiltered.
It's our take,
unfiltered,
based on our perceptions, our reality, and how we maneuver through life. And maybe if you maneuver this way, maybe you'll get a glimpse of how we get where we're at based on our beliefs and our systems.
You're going to love us or hate us. And that's just, there's no in between. It's either or. But I'm really excited. We have 20 juicy topic questions. Yeah.
These are things that I think will help people get through, relationships, marriage, and gender roles. We want to talk about marriages, right? So having a marriage and children and businesses and things like that is a lot to juggle, right?
Right.
So the first question would be why modern marriages are failing. Like, why do you think modern marriages are failing?
Social media.
110%. Too many options out there.
I just feel like, for me personally, and we have our different takes, y'all have your different takes. So this is, like I said, this podcast is not to get attacked on your personal opinion on anything. My personal take on social media is no real man that's in a relationship needs to be on social media, point blank, period. Now, if you have a business and you're advertising your business like it's a business account, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
but even then, I'm like, be a man. Like, don't fucking take pictures and post them of yourself. Like, go make some fucking money. Like, that's my personal take, because social media is the devil. It really is. Like, imagine how many options, how many bad bitches you see and
on
fat
your For
asses,
You
this,
pages.
and you're just like, what the fuck? I just had a baby. Like, I'm all fat and shit. Like, that's like not cute. But I'm just being honest. Like, I don't want my husband. My husband's terrified of me because I'm psychotic, to the point where he's like, I don't even want social media. God forbid my son likes a picture, or I accidentally like a picture, you'll crash out and go divorce me, which is very much factual. So
there's a lot of desperate bitches out there.
And there is. And I tell you, long time ago, and I'm talking about almost 10 years ago, when Monty did have social media, you won't believe it, he by himself deleted it. Why? Because my followers would go follow my husband, and then there was this super hoe slid in his DM talking about, oh, I want to
like
suck you up. That's literally what she said.
God,
and it's on my phone, logged in on my phone. And she literally said that. And I was like, bitch, I wouldn't hit you with a stick. Like, and I blocked her. And I was like, what the fuck was that about? I was so, bro, it wasn't the only one. Random girls liking his pictures. Like, put it to you like this. There was people liking his stuff where I wasn't involved, or like, oh, you're so fine, or oh, you look like Drake. And I'm just like, these bitches want to get killed. Like, and he was like, you know what? I don't want no smoke. I don't want no beef. I don't want social media. Like, I'm not trying to ruffle your feathers. And this is like almost 10, 11 years ago.
I think this is what it is. If a guy is out there, or like even you, if you're posting your man on social media and all the nice things he does for you, women will assume that whatever he's doing for you, he's going to do for them. So they'll act desperate, say all the things,
they literally
do all the things.
They think he's going to give them the life he's giving you. And so for me, I feel like why a lot of marriages fail or relationships is because your expectation change, like as a man or as a woman, like even women. There's a lot of ungrateful bitches that have everything handed to them, that are living the life, but then they're on social media looking at this bitch getting a new Birkin bag and she's like, what the fuck? Or she's driving a new Range Rover. Why didn't my husband? Like it goes both ways. So for me, I truly feel like social media is a devil.
Besides that, because there are some good guys. Like, for example, my husband has social media. He markets his tattoos.
Like I said, my personal take.
Yeah, 100%. But I also think the respect they have for you. Like, okay,
for sure.
Am I going to sit here, like these bitches' pictures, do all that dumb shit? No. And I also think that if a man respects you, he'll act accordingly.
Yeah, for sure.
Does that make sense?
But it doesn't stop the other females coming at him, period.
Yeah.
I don't care how much your man respects you. You're going to tell me there's no bitches sliding his, oh, can you tattoo me on my ass? Can you do, like, I'm just being honest.
I have it logged in, y'all. I see everything.
Yeah, for me, social media it makes things go left faster than it goes right.
And I also agree for women. There's a lot of men out there that are ready to do the things that your man's not doing.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up.
And especially the girls who post like subliminal things, like being like, have you ever like stumbled on someone's Instagram and she's like just having a day or like just seeming a little unhappy, but you're like
vulnerable.
You're doing that on purpose. Like you're fishing, right? A guy's going to be like, oh, you deserve better. Like I said,
but what about
media.
Insta thotties that are just posting ass, tits, pussy?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just asking.
It's the same thing. Like I said, a lot of girls are desperate. These OnlyFans hoes, like social media is just, it ruins a lot of relationships. That's just my personal take on it.
I think it's an open portal that's going to keep
both ways.
Putting, how would you say?
Unrealistic expectations.
And not only that, but it's temptation on a platter.
Every time you pick up your phone, there's a guy working out. There's a bitch shaking her ass. Like it's, like I said, both ways. It's really weird. So for me, I like my man to be low key about me and about his money. I don't need you on social media.
One thing about us, our social media is also, I would say 80 to 90%, maybe 99.9%.
Mine's literally
women.
98% women. The other 2% are our family.
The only guys I have are actual tattoo artists that I know, and I'm very modest with it. I'm not posting thotty pictures, so it's really nice. But a lot of people, I will say, do struggle with that, and that could be a problem, especially if your man doesn't give you his password.
Every time I go look at my block list, there's like a whole new block list. Like my husband will randomly grab my phone and like fucking crash out and just like block a bunch of people who are trying to slide in my DM.
There was a comment on our Bad to Boss. This guy said, I don't know why I'm blocked up Boss Lady Susu's page. She's one of my favorites. I was like, I'm pretty sure Brandon did that. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
I don't even care though, because I don't care. I have nothing to hide. Like he can pick up my phone. He could do what he wants. It is what it is. Like I'm married with kids. Like you don't want these problems. Trust me.
She got kids.
Yeah, she got kids. Don't do it. Okay.
Do you think women can still be feminine and successful?
100%.
I do think so, but I do think we have a lot of masculine energy.
But that's like trauma response.
But I think we have masculine energy when we're negotiating, when we're cutting deals, when we're dealing with payroll, money, rules.
I'm like low-key a man.
You can.
I swear.
I know. But you are feminine as far as you put glitter and shit.
Yeah, I love glitter. Everywhere. If it doesn't sparkle and shine, it's not mine. But that doesn't mean that we can't be feminine and successful.
We're definitely not feminine.
I'm not feminine at all.
We're not soft.
But are we talking about us or in general? Because I feel like there are feminine little and they're successful.
Like what?
Just because we're masculine, like guys and shit, doesn't mean that there's not feminine, cute little girls, all skinny and cute and petite.
That doesn't mean you're feminine.
Yeah, like super girly, like, oh, I'm just a girl. Like we're just like we're both.
But more masculine energy for sure.
For sure.
But women can be soft and successful, but I don't think you're gonna have that backbone, like that mean, like that dog in you. You can't have a dog in you and be a princess. Like you just can't.
No, seriously. Okay, the truth about submission and what it actually means.
I think submitting, like, to your husband, is that what it's asking about?
I mean, we are talking about relationships, marriage, and gender roles.
Are you? So. We're definitely. I mean, I can be kind of submissive, but
you're definitely way submissive more than I'll ever be.
I'm respectful.
I'm super respectful too, but that's not the question.
Okay,
it's about being submissive.
Submissive is, I think, for me, is I compromise. Like I'll meet you halfway. Like I'm not gonna be like, fuck you, my way, bitch, kiss my fucking ass.
For me, it's like my way or the highway, sadly. But that doesn't mean I can't submit because clearly he literally tells me like, I tamed your ass for 11 years. No one could tame you. So I am
submitting to each other's needs. Maybe. For sure. I feel like you have to meet halfway.
I feel like I'm trying to understand this question so I could properly answer
to the next one.
No. Let's properly answer it. Truth about submission. I mean, I think submitting is okay to the right person. You shouldn't be submissive to any and everyone. I feel like you're submitting to the one you love.
I don't think we're that submissive.
I'm definitely not submissive.
But I think the truth about submission, I think you have to fully
I think if you love someone, you'll submit to them.
And be like obsessed with them as a leader that you'll be like, okay, I'll do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not doing that. Fuck no.
Bow down to your Lord. No, we're not doing that.
Absolutely not.
Submit to God.
Yeah.
That's it. Khalas. Alhamdulillah. That's the only person I'll submit to.
Okay. Why men cheat and why women emotionally disconnect?
That's a great question.
Men cheat. I truly feel like men cheat off of opportunity. Sometimes men don't cheat just because they're like truly unhappy. It's just like sometimes bitches are thrown at them and sometimes they're in a vulnerable, weak situation and they're like, give it to me, right? That's what I truly feel. Now, women, on the other hand, is when they have an emotional disconnect, like if their husband's at work from morning to night and their husband's not giving them what they want, and it has nothing to do with their sexual needs or anything like that, but sometimes a woman wants to hear, you're beautiful, I love you, let me take you on a date, or they just like lose that connect and become like roommates, and you just like lose that love for each other. You almost feel like brother and sister, and maybe that's why women like disconnect emotionally. That's like my take on it.
That's a good take. I would say men cheat, like you said, for opportunity, or maybe their wife isn't giving them what they actually need at home, or maybe, you know, they feel, you know, a man is biologically genetically, biologically designed to try to breed and bring in this kids. So for them, it's instant pleasure, right? For a woman, when she disconnects, I think it takes time.
Emotionally, that's what I'm saying.
So woman, it's dangerous. When a woman disconnects, you're fucked. You are mega screwed because there's no coming back from that whatsoever. Because khalas, like she's already disconnected. You can't replug it back in.
Right.
And I think that's more dangerous than a guy cheating. I think when a woman cheats and she's done, she's moving on.
And that's why I said I feel like guys cheat on opportunity when it's someone like randomly in their face, like giving it to them or some weird shit like that, right?
Right.
And women, for us, like as a woman, it would take time to like be like, I'm not happy, I don't want to be with this person because of this or that. Like it takes a while, but once you're done and you're over it and you emotionally checked out, that's when it gets dangerous.
And you know what's crazy? When a man cheats, or like say, usually it's not for the better. Like sometimes they end up depressed, down drugs, they get messed up, they end up alone, they end up whatever. For the most part, women, I think when they're done and they check out, they level up. Like they do so much better in life. So when a woman leaves, typically she knows she's going to something better.
For sure.
Does that make sense? Like there's smarter cheaters and smarter emotionally disconnectors and all that.
I'm dead. Okay, this is a good one. Is divorce always a failure or sometimes a blessing? Blessing in disguise. Why? I'm gonna tell you. I personally believe and feel that once you get married, like you're in it for the long haul, right? Until the wheels fall off. Like you're not supposed to give up. You're supposed to try and love each other and do all the things. But
it's supposed to be like unconditional.
Unconditional, right? But the only one that could unconditionally love you, baby, is your mommy. Because I ain't with that shit. So for me, I'm a firm believer of, you know, loving you and giving you my all and doing everything I possibly can as a wife, as a mom, as, you know, your girl. But when CBD's involved, podcast before this, which is cheating, beating, and drugs, that's something for me that's grounds for divorce. And if you are coming from a toxic household, it's better, so it's a blessing, to break things off so you don't ruin the kids in the making. Does that make sense? Like you're better off breaking things off and being single and rebuilding your life by yourself versus staying. So sometimes getting a divorce is better than staying in an unhappy, broken home / marriage.
So I guess when women divorce after a marriage, it's definitely considered a failed marriage. It sucks. And I've been through it. You've been through it. Divorce rates are so high. Who cares?
No, I know, but I'm saying like
it's the truth. It's relatable.
It is, but I don't feel like it's a failure. Like you should, like women should feel like, oh, I failed.
It's just a failed relationship.
It's not the first or last divorce in life.
To me, to be honest, marriage and divorce, yes, it's really important to commit. Yes, we believe in marriage and all the things, but it's also reversible. Like you can sign it, be done, move away. You know what I'm saying?
Now that I'm looking at the question again, is divorce always a failure or sometimes a blessing? For us both,
it was a blessing.
It was a fucking blessing. Mm-hmm. Look at our life now. Look at our partners now. Look at our kids. Like, what do you mean? To me, it's sometimes.
I think it could be a blessing for both sides, because sometimes you marry the wrong person. You're too young. You rush into things, whatever. So yeah, I had failed marriage. Not a big deal. Move on. Get another marriage.
DVs, divorce.
If God forbid we divorce, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Would it be the end of the world for you?
Oh no. Sorry.
Our husbands watch this, they're gonna be mad.
No, I answered that too fast. What I'm trying to say is I think we built ourselves as successful, independent women to where, God forbid it doesn't work out, nothing's gonna change in our life other than who we're with. It's not like we're gonna have to go get a new house, new car, like we have our own businesses. They have their own businesses. We're equally successful. Our husbands are very successful. Alhamdulillah, we're very successful, and together we're just like both power couples.
And I think
we'll be fine.
The important thing about being in a good marriage, also, I believe that the couples have to want to be with each other and not have to need each other. So whenever you're in need or you're in it because you can't do it on your own, that's when I think the husband's cheating, the girl's dissatisfied. I feel like when they're feeling like one is like latching on to the other one because of a necessity, not because of a desire to be together. Does that make sense? So, yeah. That's what I feel. Also, so like get your own shit together, work on yourself, work on your career, work on something that you can do to sustain yourself. Even if you have kids, it's not too late. You can still do it. And I think it gives you that confidence that you need. And it, you feel good about yourself all the way around, and everything that you do in the marriage, I feel, will sustain better, because the man doesn't want to lose a woman that's successful and self-sufficient, because he knows she's not going to tolerate shit, and vice versa. So
this is a good question, right? It says, should wives work if their husbands provide? Let me answer that. Well, let me answer that.
Depends.
Here's the thing. My husband's a provider 100%, right? He literally treats me like I have nothing. He treats me like as if I don't have all the businesses that I have, as if I don't contribute, as if I make no money. He never expects me to pay for anything. He never asks me for money. He pays literally all the bills. We go to the mall shopping. I want something, he'll buy me any and every color. Like, he will never in life expect me to pull out my wallet. Now, he knows damn well I'm capable. I make money. I do this and that. And just kind of to touch on what you were talking about before that is, when a man knows you're financially stable and independent without him, they know you're with them because you want to be with them, not because we need them. Our mom was in a relationship where she wanted to divorce our dad a long time ago, but she's like, I have 5 kids. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I have nothing. That's when she went to school, got her shit together, started making money,
building herself up.
So for women who don't work, you don't have, and I'm not saying go get a 9 to 5 and work full time and neglect your kids, or by any means. I'm just saying you could do something where you're self-sufficient and you bring something to the table, so your husband, your partner knows, I know she's going to be fine without me. So I have to be an amazing husband, an amazing partner, because she's with me because she loves me, not because she needs me. And it's always good to have your own, because if you feel like you're in a situation where, you know what, he did something stupid to disrespect you or
nothing is guaranteed
in life.
Nothing.
But what I'm saying is, if you as a woman want to leave your partner, you should always have your own, to where you know you can, and they know, damn, she can leave at any time because she's good financially, independently. Like, she really don't need me. She's with me because she loves me. She's not with me because I'm providing this life for her, because she could provide it for herself.
And if you want to have a soft girl life, that's actually amazing.
But we have soft girl lives. We work because we choose to, not because we have to.
But if a girl wants to work and her man's providing and she wants to have a soft girl life, how about having a savings on the side? Having an escape plan, having a just in fucking case. Say, hey, if you're going to provide, I like to put $3,000 in my savings, $1,000.
But another thing, as a woman,
set it aside. Always have a way to get out, and don't just rely on the husband.
So another thing too, right? Not everyone wants to just rely on her. Like, hey, can I buy this bag? Or hey, can I I can never. We are just not the types. Like, I've bought cars and pulled up. He's like, what the fuck? Same thing. Houses. That, like, we're just not like, the type to ask for permission.
Just transfer the money. It'll be fine. It's a good investment.
It's not even, we are able and capable of doing our own crazy shit. Now there's girls who come to a school and be like, oh, I have to talk to my husband. Or like, they'll be at the mall and like, oh, I want to buy that, but let me talk to my husband. Like, what? Excuse me? Like,
I don't think I've ever asked for permission.
In my life. Because one, I make great, smart decisions. They're not always the best, but I think he trusts my decision making. But also we contribute our own to where we can blow money, not have to ask to buy a $5,000 bag or whatever. You want to go to the Louis store, like you don't have to ask. Like, hey babe, do you think like what? Like, and we could spoil them on their birthdays, you know, anniversaries.
It wasn't always like that, though. We had to build ourselves up. Sure. Just to clarify, and anybody can do this for themselves. You really just have to know that you want to build yourself up. You're in your prime, say in your 20s, in your 30s, shit, even in your 40s. Don't just let somebody be the dictator of what your life is and put a cap on it. Like, no. If you're not getting enough, you want more, go to school. How about learn a hobby? How about start doing stuff on the side, even if your kids are sleeping, but you have to go out and do it. I loved doing hair. I was a hairstylist. I wasn't rich. I didn't have properties. I didn't have all the things, right? But I did something with what I could to provide for my kids. And I still, till this day, utilize that. And I teach classes and I'll do side gigs and I'll do weddings. And no matter.
And it's not because you have to. It's literally a passion. It's for fun. But you make money doing it.
Yeah, and anybody can do that, though. You can do that with nails. You can do that with like, just find something that you like to do.
The beauty industry is where it's at, for sure.
If you want that flexibility. And that's how we got started. So whenever we're sharing our life now, it wasn't like we were born with it. It's not like my mom set the example of like, this is what it is, and we just followed a blueprint. We're creating our blueprint. And if you like the lifestyle we're living and you feel inspired, these are the things that we're saying to put you on game. Get your shit together. Go to school. Find something that you can do to make money. You like decorations. You like balloons. Do it on the side and put it on Facebook and offer services. If you got one service every 2 months, that's money you didn't have.
And if you don't believe in yourself, no one is going to believe in you. So you got to believe in yourself, period. No matter what it is. Just be confident.
The confidence you gain from just starting, even if you have nothing, just go to school. Get your high school diploma if you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Go learn something, because you're always going to need a backup plan. Like mom always says, after a breakup or after a divorce, they even take the last name back. You're left with whatever you invested in yourself. Because that's it. All you have to do is invest in yourself, whether it's your health, your fitness, your
like do
body,
something that they can't take away from you, basically.
Educate yourself. Once you educate yourself, I swear to you, you will thrive. I don't care what kind of education. No education is dumb. It's obviously some investment in yourself. And that's why we do schooling, because we really just try to empower women. But that's the truth. So if you're stuck and you're in a relationship and you're like, God dang, I rely on my man, well, start becoming independent.
I can never. And I'm so sorry to say this. And it's only because there's nothing wrong, right, with just being a stay-at-home wife that 1,000% depends on her man. But because I feel like our upbringing was so crazy and the life we had, we're wired differently. Like we're not comfortable like that.
I just don't think relying on a man is like a part of our DNA. Like we're just like, what? No, never.
But we can. That's what's so amazing. Like we have great.
Do you think our husbands hate being married to us because we're psychotic?
He fucking hates when I say I don't need a man. He's like, you don't fucking need me. He's like, girl, like you wouldn't have none of this shit without me. I help you. I support you with everything and anything you do. Like I help you follow and accomplish and reach your goals, because I want to see you win. But he gets mad. Like, you know, when you're in a fight and I tell him like, I don't need you. I fucking got the kids out of you. That's all I needed. And he's like, yeah, I fucking, how many times are you going to fucking tell me that? You know, it's no, okay. But no.
You needed each other.
I would not even fucking be in this position without him. That's a fact. You know that. I know that. We know that. We made each other better. Both of us, me and him, literally were meant to be. It's not like I wanted to be with him and he wanted to be me. It was literally, it feels like God was like, you come here, boom.
I think you guys are a great
match. Kiss. No, no, literally, we're such a great match. We're so different, yet so alike. We're like the same person, just different.
He's
like
softer.
He's so humble, so calm, so mellow. Soft, so mellow.
That's good.
Like the first thing when I leave to do my podcast and he pisses me off, he's like, you don't need to cuss. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, can I just be myself? I'm going to unplug the camera so you don't
It's
see.
funny because of his music. He doesn't listen to music, right? Just podcasts.
Oh, he listens to podcasts and to like theme songs of like fucking Batman and shit, like on the way to work. We're just different. And I'm like, he's like, we got into a fight one time because I was doing my makeup and that one song, my shit's on shuffle. And then Slob on My Knob came on. And he was like, at like
Slob on My Knob.
And he was like, grow up. Like, grow up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Look what you're listening to. I was like, first of all, my music's on shuffle. Second of all, I'm in my bathroom. I don't even know what you're doing in here, in my space. Like, but yeah, no, we're just different. But I'm grateful for him either way.
That's good.
Next question.
That's really good.
Okay, 7. What makes a man truly masculine in 2025?
Handling business. Just imagine the world was ending. Could he protect? Could he like be like, no one's touching my family, build and make you feel safe? I think that is so masculine. When someone makes you feel safe as hell and you're like, no one's gonna touch you, like you're protected.
But you know what I also feel like what makes a man like real masculine, like a real man?
Yeah.
Is taking care of their fucking kids.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, obviously.
Like, to me, that's real masculine behavior. Like, providing a life for their kids and, like you said, protecting and being so overprotective and all that for their kids and their family and their wife. Like, to me, I'm like, damn, that's a man. And making money, providing.
Or being like a leader.
Yeah.
A leader of the pack. Like,
not like a yes man, right?
Yeah, like when you say, this is what the hell I'm doing, and being like a man
that
of your
doesn't
word.
fold, yeah.
Being a man of your word is
I like
sexy.
That.
Like, he said he's going to do it. I'm like, it's happening. Like,
yes,
wow.
yes.
Okay, it's law.
Like, he's not just saying, like, oh, like, inshallah, we'll see. Like, no. He's like, okay, you want to go here? We're going. And you're like, okay, I'm going to pack my bags because I know it's happening.
I feel like I really am a man because my kids, I said, would you believe me if I said right now, that if I called my kids, hey, we're going to Japan, pack your bags, do you know they would not second guess me? They would be like, what time? Like, they would be like, okay, she's crazy.
See, this is crazy. To go back to the other question about like women and doing your own thing, right? I was thinking about that. I just didn't want to say anything. But in a situation like we love to travel and we travel all the time, right? And so sometimes our husbands are like, no, we don't want to go, or we're busy, we're working, or we're tired. Me and you, what would we do?
We gone.
No, would sit in the bathroom as we're fucking using the restroom, booking our whole vacation.
We gone. Like,
and then we tell them like, okay, so actually we are going and these are the dates. And they're just like, fuck, okay. And then they fall in line and they're like, all right, I guess we're going over here. And then
they love it.
They love it because
they love it.
But here's the thing. We're not, hey, it's going to be $16,000. Like, bruh. We just book it, we do what we do, and we tell them, hey, baby, we're going, these are the dates. And then they like, fuck, I guess we're going here. And then they get excited, and they're so excited when we're there. But we're able to do that because we have something on the side.
Masculine men.
What guys, yes. What guys.
And that's a hermaphrodite, remember?
No, bro, you're a fucking hermaphrodite. I know, right?
How has feminism helped women, but also hurt us?
It helped us to be independent and know that we don't have to depend on a man for what we need, but it also hurt us because sometimes we're too aggressive and we're too much on, I don't need a man, but we really do. I need a man. I need my man, period. But a lot of girls, I feel like their relationships end because they're so headstrong.
I don't think feminism hurts. I mean, I don't know. So are we are we feminists? Are we considered feminists because we're pro a woman doing all the things that a man does?
No, not really.
What is feminism?
But also like the whole free the nipple, like I wasn't about that. I was like,
that's dumb. That's ignorant.
That's so stupid. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we're like feminists and no, I feel like we're also kind of reserved and conservative at the same time because I like that traditional lifestyle, the traditional marriage.
I like some gender roles.
I like gender roles. I believe in gender roles. Like I want to be a girl.
Do you believe a woman?
I'm like, I want to be a girl.
Do you believe a woman belongs in the kitchen cooking and her man gets to chill? Because I like that.
So here's the thing. I don't
mind that.
Here's the thing. First of all, I cook every single day, and you know this because I love it and I enjoy it, and I love providing home cooked meals for my sons because I want them to expect that and to know. But also, my husband doesn't just sit and scratch his ass. Like, he's very helpful. Just put it like this.
Taking care of the kids.
Taking care of the kids, cleaning, building something, doing something in the house, coming in there, checking the food out, tasting the food. But yeah, I believe a woman should be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and doing all of the things. But also, I like having a supportive partner that's doing the same. Now, my husband doesn't cook, but he'll clean way more than I will because I have a housekeeper 6 days a week. But that last 7 day, that day 7, he's like cleaning, and as he's cleaning, I'm literally cooking, and we're switching off.
So for me, same thing. I like when my partner when Brandon's helping me clean up or taking the dog out or taking the kids out, keeping them distracted. He's doing stuff, arts and crafts. Like, he does those things.
Same.
But do you feel, because feminism, they're like anti, like, we're not having, like, women just don't belong in the kitchen. Like, no, you do this and you do this. I agree. Both should do both. But I like a traditional role. I like the women to do the women things, the domesticated things. I like that. I don't mind it at all.
We could do both because we're providers at the same time, but we're also, like I said, I love being like
catering to your man.
I love, and here's the thing,
kids.
I only have sons, so it's not like I just have a bunch of girls and I'm teaching them how to be, you know,
you're
soft
setting
girls.
the expectation.
And no, I'm setting their expectation to know when I get married, your wife should be cooking for you, cleaning for you, doing your laundry, providing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, my son's literally steak and eggs for breakfast, and they expect a whole ought to be spread, and I like
how
to
would
cater.
You feel if your sons, or if like my son, he's getting older and he's married and his wife is like, I ain't cleaning for your ass. Like, no, you can clean for yourself. Or how about this, I'm a woman, you're a man, cook for yourself. We don't have gender roles in this house. How would you feel about that?
God, okay, I'm gonna be very honest. Okay,
what would you tell your daughter-in-law?
Here's the thing, because I only have sons, I need to play my cards right, because I know how it goes from personal experience in our families, from my personal experience, and just from seeing different things going on. Do you want me to wait for that? Okay. From personal things, I know this is facts. I will be damned, right? Because I know you're either going to gain a daughter or lose your son. And I ain't letting no bitch take my son away and keep me away from my son because I wanted to express my feelings and be like, bitch, get in the kitchen. Or, you know, no. I would keep my comments to myself. I would recommend a housekeeper. I'd recommend, you know, hey, come over, let me help you cook, or let me teach you. Like, even in my head, I'm
what if she's like, no, we're not doing that. You can teach your son.
I literally would be like, Habibi, like, is this what you want? Are you happy? Like, I respect what you want, but
would you find him another girl from the blood?
Instantly. But the bitches in the blood they're not all that. They're really not. Sometimes they're fucking worse when they come from overseas because they expect so much and they expect all of this lavish lifestyle, you know? Some are good, some are not. But no, I just would choose my words very wisely as a mom. Listen, one thing's for sure. I'm already practicing on how to be an amazing mother-in-law right now because I don't want to be the grandma on the dad's side that they fucking hate, or they hardly have a relationship with, or, oh, fuck your mom.
And because you have all boys, and typically when you have boys and girls, the grandkids are usually closer to the mom. Only because the daughters are closer to the mom. It's not because she doesn't love the son.
But you see how my sons are obsessed with me? Like, we're so close. I want to keep it that way. And so when they get a partner, even if I think she's a hoe, if I think she's fucking ugly, or if I think she's a bitch, or if I don't like how she's doing certain things, one, I speak up. So I would say something, but not in a way where she's like, screw your mom, I'm never going to come, or
offer help.
I would offer solutions, even if I had to pay for it. You know, like hiring a housekeeper to make sure my son's laundry is done. And, you know, but at the same time, their dad, he's such a like helpful figure in the house. At one point, he hated the housekeepers doing his laundry. He'd be like, don't touch my shit, please. He wanted to do his own laundry. So I feel like my sons are going to know how to take care of themselves. But at the same time, I don't feel like they would go and be with women that are like that. And I wouldn't support it. I would like make it an issue, but not an issue to where she's going to just take my son away from me and I'm not going to have a relationship with my son.
You're going to have to read the situation.
I'm going to have to read the room and figure out what can I say and what do I have to bite my tongue and not say, because I'm not going to jeopardize a relationship with my son or make my daughter-in-law, even if I don't love her, if I don't like her, I'm not going to make her feel uncomfortable to come over, because I need to just shut the fuck up and love who he loves. That's just how I feel.
When you have kids, you don't know what's going to come. So we
have to prepare.
Mentally, just be ready and be supportive with whatever it is.
And I only have boys, which I love them so much, but I'm going to prepare to have daughter-in-laws.
Yeah. It's
and my goal is to treat them like my daughters.
You're going to have good daughters.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Do you think that traditional and modern love can coexist? I don't really understand that question, but I'm assuming that
the question is what we were talking about.
Lifestyle.
Modern, like you said, I don't cook, I don't clean, right? And then the traditional is, no, I cook, I clean, and you work and you make money.
I think we're traditional modern because we do everything.
I'm more traditional Because even though I'm more modern,
but we're modern day moms because we still hustle, we're grinding, we're making moves. So we are traditional when the time permits. When we're like, when it's a moment, like, hey, yeah, we're traditional because we were brought up traditional. Think about it. Our culture, being Middle Eastern, is 100% gender rolled, separated. Women are doing domestic things, and we are domesticated. Super domesticated. We cook, we clean, we cater, we take care of our kids, but we're also modern because we're like, you know what?
I still want to make my own money.
So just in case, we do it all. And you can do it all. You don't have to pick and choose. I think you can coexist. You can be a modern traditional mom.
I believe that. Yeah.
I think that's what we are.
But I feel like I'm more traditional.
Or wives.
I'm more traditional only because of our upbringing. It's a little trauma response as well. I'm always with the kids. Like, no matter what I got going on, I'm with them 99.9% of the time. Even though sometimes I'm like, fuck, like I need to go to work. You guys, I need to do this. I would choose to be home and make them a meal or make them a breakfast or just play that more traditional role.
I don't think that's traditional. That's a standard, I think.
No, modernized is a lot of girls are like, I don't cook, I don't clean, make your, like you were just saying, like make your own, like you're a man, like I don't.
That would hurt my feelings. No, please, my God, son. No, I think if a girl did that to my son, he'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding?"
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, "What the fuck?" My mom, like
if I'm providing, you're gonna say no to make me breakfast? That's diabolical. Yeah. Like, no.
I really think our sons wouldn't go for that. I really doubt our sons would go for that. And like I said, if they did for whatever reason, I feel like we can tweak it and fix it and
setting a standard is where it's at.
And that's what I'm doing.
We're spoiling them in the best way.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, let's see. Why women settle for potential instead of partnership? A lot of these bitches ain't got no standards. So a lot of them are like, oh, like he's going to change, or I see potential in him, right? I see it. Like, no, shit doesn't get better when you get married. Like, it has to be good. You have to be with somebody who you feel like is an amazing person and you guys are going to elevate and be better, not someone who's freaking on drugs on the streets and
like,
you're like,
what is the potential? Okay, so like a potential is like someone that's in medical school that he's gonna be a doctor potentially. Okay, that's different potential.
Yeah,
you see the potential, they fall in love, like potentially I could be a doctor's wife. Okay, I understand that
for sure.
But when a guy is like, say he's running the streets, he's a game banger, and then he's potentially gonna eventually get off, and he's just sweet, so they see him getting off of the street and it's just not going to happen. It's like he's going down. If someone is there and you're seeing them and they're going down the wrong path, they're not going to just skyrocket, unless someone's like investing in themselves, going to school, work. If he's a hard worker, that's potential.
Sometimes I feel like women settle for potential because they didn't have high standards, looking at high standards. Their dad wasn't all that, or they didn't have a father figure growing up. So they're like, okay, he's not that bad. It's not that bad. So they settle for potential because they didn't have an amazing father figure to look at.
Sometimes potential can be good though. Like when you have to know how to gaze it.
But what potential? Like that's what I'm saying. Are we talking about a lawyer that's in law school?
The probability of something. Like why women fall in love with the probability he'll probably be good. Let me fall for him versus like someone established. I think that's what the question is. I think if you're young, you shouldn't even be dating. But
I think we're answering it wrong. Why do women settle for potential instead of
settle for potential?
Yeah. Why do you settle for potential instead of partnership?
Because they're just desperate for relationships sometimes, and they just want to start now. And I think you should just wait it out until you're ready. You find someone who is ready instead of settling for someone who's like still working on themselves. I don't fucking know. Can we go on to the next question?
Yeah, it is the pressure of being a strong woman all the time.
It's draining.
It is very draining.
It's very draining because I feel like a lot falls on our back all the time and we have a lot of control over so much. That's one for me, I think. I have to be strong all the time because I think I'm the one carrying a lot of weight.
Same. Just in general, I feel like in our businesses, like you are lucky because you deal with a lot of guys. In all my businesses, I deal with nothing but girls, but with women, and I have to remain strong like a robot, even though sometimes I'm like, bitch, fuck you, like bounce, right? I have to remain professional and just be strong and not run my company. One thing I'm really big on is not running my companies off of emotion. I'm just I'm a factual person. So I don't let shit slide. You mess up once, you show me what it is. I'm not going to let you teach me a lesson twice, period. So it's hard to be strong all the time, or,
That's what takes away from our femininity. We can't just be fucking cute and just take a bubble bath and turn our phone off for 3 days.
Oh my God, no, that would be great.
We don't have a soft girl life. We really don't.
No, but we do. And I'm going to tell you why we do. In a sense, we do.
Yes,
we do.
Because we're home. Yes, we're privileged. Yes, we have our beautiful life and we can do whatever we want. But we don't live a soft girl life because we have to be strong. No, we live on survival in a sense where like we have to be there. We're always calling the shots. We always have to put shit in place. True. We always have to be on the go. True. We're always stay on our A's and Q's and making sure all the parts are moving. We can't sit back and fully relax. Can you go on a vacation right now and not have to pull out your payroll book and not be on a fucking call or not be in a meeting? We're always like having to make sure we're in control of everything.
Yes and no. Like for me, I truly feel in like my heart, I truly feel that I'm living a soft girl life. Why? Because just to be honest, on 1,000% level, I haven't done my own laundry in 4 years.
That's different.
Oh no, it's a soft girl life.
Listen, doing your laundry.
No,
having the time.
A soft girl life is to not have to worry about anything. Like I don't have to worry about cleaning. I don't have to worry about my laundry. I don't have to worry about picking up after myself. Like I literally can wake up, roll over, go back to sleep. I'm still going to be making money. My kids are going to be taken care of if I decided that, because I have nanny, housekeepers, teachers, an amazing hands-on husband. I can live a super soft girl lifestyle.
But what's the pressure of being a strong woman all the time though?
It's hard. It's the pressure because we are choosing to be so involved in our companies and businesses and choosing. You have a problem with being in control. Right? It's not a problem.
Like
I'm the same way.
Died, I'm like, what would happen?
Your kids would be fine because you left a lot to set them up for, right?
That's different, but things would crumble.
In what sense?
You don't understand. Like the systems in place, the monitoring and the payroll and just the whole, it's like the moving parts.
Oh my God, don't talk like that. That's so sad. Please don't talk like that. Next. Don't talk about that.
It's a lot. So it's like I have to constantly be on top of
stressful.
Shit.
And I, you know what, to answer your question, like I said, I really feel like we are living, even you, we're living really soft girl lives.
In the mornings. Yeah, I do live
living. Okay. Do you wake up every morning like, oh, I got to get up and go to work. Let me get ready and shit. Like, fuck no. I literally wake up, alhamdulillah, every morning and I say, what day are we going to have? Let me check my skylight. Do the boys have swimming, soccer? Do they have cooking today? What time's your teacher coming? What do I literally wake up and me and my husband, we ask, hey, what's your schedule for today? What do you want to do today? He's like, yeah. I tell him, let me make a breakfast real quick. Have breakfast together every morning while my housekeeper and nanny are already here. Alhamdulillah, their kids' teachers are already here. We're deciding. He's like, hey, do you want to go to work today or can I go to work? Literally, that's what our morning is like. Him like, what do you want to do? He's like, okay, I'll be home by 12 o'clock if you want, or 1, and then we can go to the zoo, or like, that's our day. It's not, alhamdulillah.
So that is in all reality, we do have a soft life.
I'm fucking telling you.
But we choose to like make it crazy.
The days we have crazy days where I'm like, oh my God, there's a meeting and I have to do this. That's because we're choosing to put that on our schedule. If I right now was like, hey guys, which I did twice, tried, except both times I was pregnant, didn't know. I literally could be like, hey guys, I'm going to Tokyo for 2-3 weeks. Right? I was trying to go for a month, but then I didn't know I was pregnant. I had a baby last December. I could easily disconnect for a whole month. When I go to Palestine, I disconnect for months.
Or when you're delivering, you were doing payroll.
Why though? Did you not ask me to take over? Did you not say, hey, Hanan, I can do payroll. Let me do it.
I want to do it.
Like, no, I got it. That's control. Not because of anything, but because I already know how to do it. It's fast. I'm not going to stress you out and with the commission and the hours.
Like when you know how to do something, it's like you just know you got to get it done. It's just part of your life.
So what I'm saying is if I really decided, and you too, if you really decided to go on vacation in Italy or whatever, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to do payroll. This person's going to handle it. No one call me. I'm disconnecting my phone. Shoot me an email. We literally can. We choose not to because we're very hands-on. But we can if we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sex after kids, the real talk that nobody talks about.
Bro.
I answered that question earlier. I was like, bro, come on, get it in, get it out. Come on, I got shit to do. Let's go.
I feel like a lot of girls that I want them to be relatable, like I want to be relatable with them, right? I feel like when you have a kid, right? And especially me, I have C-sections. I don't know how I get pregnant so fast right away. It just happens.
It just
honestly
makes it seem like you're just a freak. You just keep getting pregnant.
It's crazy. That's not even how kids are born. Please, I don't want to talk about this. But basically, I don't even, I feel like you don't even want to. Like, you just had a baby. We're
not talking about after the kids. You're talking about like,
I'm answering this question.
Having a bunch of kids running around. You're exhausted. You're tired. You got, when it comes to intimacy, like, what's your routine? Like, what are you doing? Not what are you doing or how you're doing it, but like,
can I just shower and sleep, please? I'm tired.
I'm on my phone, please.
Please leave me alone.
Can you just do it real fast?
No, Susu, next question, please. I don't want to answer that.
But you have to.
No, you can answer it.
It slows down. It slows down a lot.
Yeah.
I think it does. And let's just be realistic. It slows down. You're exhausted. You got so much going on.
And I also don't think it's normal if you have a partner that like is like wanting to do stuff every single day. Like,
no, that's a lot.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, there should be tired too. So, how to build trust after betrayal. And I think that this is a good question because I've lived it. But if you want to go, you can. I mean, but I can go from experience.
Let me answer mine because mine's going to be really fast and then you could go.
Okay.
For me, personally, how to rebuild trust after betrayal.
Have you been betrayed before?
Not by anyone that matters, no.
Okay, that's a good answer.
No.
It's good.
Nothing life-changing, nothing, like we're talking about like high school stupid shit. No, none of that shit matters. But like I said, maybe because of my personality, I truly feel like it would be very hard for me to trust someone after betrayal.
Right.
Because I don't allow someone to teach me a lesson twice. And I feel like if you truly love someone or if you truly respect someone, if we're not talking about relationship, I don't know, I just feel like I would just never fully trust that person in my life again. So for me, I would rather just cut my losses and move forward because I'm not good with being betrayed.
Right.
And I feel like I can't rebuild after that. I would literally not be able to move forward. I don't care who you are, what it is. It's very hard for me.
I think there's going to be a forever blemish on their character for sure. And I don't think you can fully move past something. This comes
I don't know how people can, though.
So I'll be honest. This is a podcast about reality, right?
Yeah.
I've been betrayed. And in that betrayal, I learned about myself. Because I always said, fuck that. I'll never even, like, it's done. It's done, right? I've betrayed people. I've gotten my karma. I think if betrayal happens in the beginning of a relationship.
What do you consider the beginning, though? Because I consider the first 3 months the beginning.
Beginning, that's like no marriage, no engagement. That's just like first 3 to 6 months.
So you'd be okay. Okay, so
3 to 6 months in.
Okay.
If something happened.
See, to me, that would end the fucking relationship.
Yeah, like for sure. But then also remember, when you're getting with somebody, they've got baggage. They've got exes they're barely getting over. You've got exes you're barely getting over. You had a roster. They had a roster. And all these things just linger. For me, I got betrayed once. It hurt. I'd never been heartbroken. I was like, dang. It actually taught me to never betray somebody. And it taught me, damn, this is the pain I caused somebody else in my past. That's so messed up. Like, that was evil of me. And then I realized, I was like, why do people even cheat? Because when I did at one point, I was like, it's for fun.
You were young.
Exactly. And I was like, man. And I try to understand the situation.
Sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you off. Door dashing. Do you want Mexican food? I'm ordering birria tacos.
Surprise me.
Okay.
Yeah. I think how to rebuild, though, is to have real-ass conversations and let them know, like, listen, bitch.
So you truly feel like you can rebuild and act like nothing happened?
You're not going to act like nothing happened because you're always going to want revenge. And whether you get it or not is up to you and God.
Would you get revenge or would you just take an L? Be real.
I'm not taking any L's.
Got it.
I'm not taking L's. I'm gonna feel better about myself.
Yeah.
And it's just, we gotta even out the score.
See, but here's the thing.
And here's the thing. I will tell you, time out. When I got betrayed, I ended the relationship for 6 months. In those 6 months, we had our fun. I had my fun. But I found myself like, wait a minute, this person is not giving up. This person changed. This person started doing the fucking most, would not give up. Like, ups and downs, systems change, phone number. And I was like, okay, we can give it another chance. And when I did, it was okay. It was fine. But at the end of the day, okay, I will say I tortured him for 2 years. All the threats. But like,
why put yourself through that?
I know. But in my case, it's fine. I'm fine now. It's all good. I fucking don't give a fuck. Nothing's happening. Alhamdulillah. It was a situation. I mean, we can talk about it. I fucking posted it like a dummy.
You're crazy.
I was like, fuck this motherfucker. Whoever, I even posted on my page, hey guys,
this is what I would, a word of advice. Because she's super authentic and I love that. That's what I love about our podcast, because we can just be real, right? People can't. A lot of bitches can't be real. We can.
It is what it is.
Don't fucking sit here and be the type of girl that posts your dirty laundry if you have intentions on going back.
I had no intentions. And God said, bitch, shut up.
Yeah.
I had no intentions. Like, it was bad. I was like, fuck this shit.
You were down bad.
I was pretty sad. But I think that the roles have reversed. And I think that when you lay down the law, like, hey, I showed you, I tortured back.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
I tortured, my guy back. And he was like, okay, I don't want to do that again. I'm so fucking sorry. Like, it was depressing. We were in a depressed, like, weird bubble. And then he changed. Like, he really did. And I think truly he changed. We built an empire. Everything under my name. Like, he showed me the commitment was like, please, like, I want to fucking be married. Like, I can't lose you again. Like, he felt a loss. I felt a loss. And I felt like, you know what?
Nothing's perfect.
Nothing's perfect. I think it actually made us stronger, because now I know what it's like to be heartbroken. I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks. And also, like, the whole cheating situation, it wasn't like some like random hoe. Like, he was in a situation before I came in. I just wanted to clarify,
But that's even worse if you ask me.
I don't really think so.
I think so, because I feel like if we can be honest and
be real.
It's not like y'all were together for like 3 months or 6 months. Like, this was like a year in.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not. It was not. It was not.
I mean, that changes things a little.
No. When I broke up with, okay, you want to talk about it? When I broke up with Brandon,
I thought it was a year in plus.
No. Let's talk about it.
Oh, I didn't know
Fuck
that.
No. So even though it was a year that we broke up, I had
found... It's not like he cheated on her with anyone of fucking substance.
No. Like... I had found an email, and it was proof that he had cheated on me in the first like 4 months. And it was like the whole situation with his...
So you found out he cheated on you 4 months in, but you found out like 6 months later.
That's when I was like, fuck that. Like, that's crazy.
Okay.
Because then I started thinking, is it happening now? Is it like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my God, I would have crashed the fuck out.
It was bad.
I probably would have ran him over.
So it was a big situation. He had left his baby mama, told me he was broken up with her, didn't, fucking got with me. We were committed. She's blowing him like, oh, love me.
And they have a baby together.
They had just had a fucking kid, bought a house. God. And it's like, please. And then they hook up after we fight one time, and then she's begging through email, like, please, like, love me. Like, why did you leave me after we hooked up? And I was like, y'all hooked up? Bitch, what? When the fuck? And apparently she was blackmailing him for money the whole time. So when I caught him, he was like, I'm so fucking devastated, but so happy because she was fucking blackmailing me. She was going to ruin us. And it's like, we're ruined. Okay. That's a lot of tea.
That's great tea though, because I didn't know any of that. It's almost like I didn't even want to ask and pry, because
I don't fucking care. It's not like he was like sucking and doing all these things and I just caught them. No, it wasn't like that. It was a situation where I caught it and I was like, no, I can't take this. This is some weak bitch shit. And then I was like, okay, well, can I dissect it? And I did. And I was like, well, if you really want to think about it, I was the bitch that ruined the situation, because I was an insta fucking fine baddie and I got a tattoo by him. And it's like, he was like trying to exit that after she proposed to him.
Oh my God. I would punch a bitch in the back of her fucking head. If I ever see someone proposing to a man, don't you dare be next to me. I'll kick you.
I have to be empathetic. And it's like,
you know what? It's so crazy for you to like break it down for me, even as your sister, because when you break it down for me, I almost look at it differently. It's still bad as fuck. And I'm still the type of bitch that would be like, nope, I won't do it.
I'm like,
but
bitch, like,
now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can understand why you, someone who'd been there, done that, like you would probably go back to him.
And here's the thing. He was like really
I remember he'd fucking pull up anywhere. Where's Susu? Where's this? Where's her location? We're like, I don't know. I don't know.
He was relentless. Like he was on like, I will die without you. Like, please, you're everything. Like I showed him like a woman that can cook and fucking do her own thing. So yeah, he was in love. And
independent.
He was like, okay, he was in too deep. And then for me to just drop. And I was like, damn. Yeah. Okay, well, we can give it a chance. And alhamdulillah, like it's been good ever since. Sense. He doesn't fuck around and find out, because he'll fuck around and really find out. So it's kind of just like,
so if he were to cheat on you again,
done. Like what? That's not even in our fucking vocabulary. Like that was like a situational like bitch, you barely made it by a hair. Like don't take your fucking chance. Do not.
So you wouldn't take him back?
No, are you fucking kidding me? And you know what's wonderful though? Like, to be honest, his baby mama is like not even relevant in our life. Like she's married, had a kid. I don't fucking know. Like there's no absolute, like no issue at all, which is,
I still wouldn't trust that bitch around my man.
Bro, he wouldn't hit her with a stick. Like, to be honest.
That was a good one, right? Yeah, bitches are weird, bro.
It's like sometimes it's just like we get reminders of like, damn, I know why you left that shit. Like, okay, right, I get it.
Sometimes you almost judge them like, you like ugly girls.
It's kind of like, hold on, like I know, like I feel bad, like call us, like I don't want to talk any more shit, but let's just be real. And to be honest, I think we've changed. We've both grown from it.
To answer this question,
we grew from it.
Because you can answer this better than I ever can. What? So the question is how to rebuild. Like, how were you able to rebuild your relationship after betrayal? That's the real question. Even though you gave us the best tea ever.
That was good tea,
that was great tea. And I love that because it gave me a different perspective as your sister. Because you know me, you tell me something and you're like, fuck it. You literally would be like, fuck him. He cheated. And I'm like, fuck him. I'll kill him for you. You know? But it ended at that. We were just like, we want you to be happy. Whatever you decide, we're with.
I couldn't live with it for a long time. Just the fact that like there was something that happened. Like, where was I? I had to go look. Like, when was I that day? Like, what was happening?
That would drive me crazy.
It did. And I was very toxic and I wanted nothing to do with it. And I always just wanted to get my lick back and fucking be the like, you know,
I would have to get my lick back the rest of our life.
We grew up though. I feel like that heartbreak actually taught me to be softer and be like
a better person.
I actually called my ex-husband and I apologized for everything that I did because that was so hurtful.
Tell us what you did. We want to know.
I just apologized and I cried and I said, I never meant to hurt you because that's fucked up what I did to you. Because like I didn't even.
He was probably so happy. Like, we're gonna get back together.
No, like, I have a chance. I actually did the same thing with all my exes. Like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like,
damn you! This is a fucking Scorpio cheater. She's like, I cheated on all my exes.
Sadly,
it is what it is.
But it was just me being boy crazy.
That is so funny.
Okay, but daddy I'm issues. So good now. But
I said daddy issues.
I'm such a good wife. I'm such a good mom. Mm-hmm. And he's a good husband. Like, he really provides. He's there. He understands that I'm psychotic and khalas. Like, we're both crazy, you know? We were crazy. We made it work. And it's 8 years in.
Wow.
8 years. Maddie was 11 months. She's 8, going on 9.
Fucking crazy.
He just had a baby. Do you understand? Like, I had to, like, sit back and, like, be like,
you were the cause of their breakup because he couldn't like
he couldn't resist.
Yeah, he's like,
but he was still like, he just bought it. It's like, okay, I'm the piece of shit here, but you know what? You can make your decision and you decide, and I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm gonna step a fucking way, and we decide, and to rebuild. Honestly, to be real, transparency, open, honest.
They went to therapy, you guys. Which helped you guys.
We prayed. And
therapy helped, no?
We fucking went to therapy.
I think therapy helped you a lot.
Therapy helped us. We broke down our little mommy daddy issues and situations and our losses and sharing locations, always answering the phone for each other, sharing passwords. There's no such thing as, oh, that's my fucking password and you're not getting in. No, everything is.
Do you want nopal?
No. Yeah. Everything that's his is mine. It's logged in, and I don't even check, bro. Like, it's to the point where I'm like, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, we're so time really does heal it. It's not like a continuous like, oh, my man just keeps cheating on me. No, it was just like a situation, and it's like, okay, bitch, I forgave you, but don't fucking try me.
Do you think if you would have cheated on him, he would have forgave you?
Yes.
You answered that very fast.
Yes, because we did. He has forgiven me.
Yoma.
We're both pieces of shit to each other in the first year. But after marriage, when we committed, we took our vows super serious. We're like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build an empire. We're going to put our funds together. We're going to figure it out. And we did. We built a convention. We built shops. we love each other. We really fucking do. We really do. I love him so much. He loves me. I know he adores me. And, you know, it can work. So if it's a situational thing. If something happened and you feel it in your heart that you really can make it work, try it. But don't be a dummy and always be the punching bag that's always tolerating. If it's a situation you want to try in the beginning, that's cool. But don't make the same mistake twice. If like he were to cheat again, like no, it would not be forgiven.
God, Susie, I would kill you if you.
It would never be. I would literally air it out over here and be like, guys,
oh my God, guys,
help me. But no.
Okay, our food's coming. That was a great. I love that answer. How you dove deep into that
because it's real.
Yeah, is polygamy ever fair or realistic?
Is that when you have
in
like
modern times?
Polygamy, like a polyamorous family.
Isn't that when you have like multiple relationships?
It's retarded. No.
I don't know how the fuck you can do that. I'm too jealous for that. I'm crazy. I would not be cool with that.
No, bro, I ain't the one. I got
it's
enough personalities.
Fair.
Like, no,
it's not fair because if we're gonna be in a little poly relationship, it's gonna be I'm gonna have multiple husbands. You're not gonna have multiple wives. Like, we're not doing that. It's not fair.
Do you even want multiple husbands?
Fuck
like,
no. But if you had to choose, okay, we have to be in a poly relationship. Do you want?
Who's gonna make you choose that?
Well, I'm answering the question. Do you think it's fair or realistic?
No, I think it's dumb as fuck.
It's not fair and it's not realistic.
No,
it's just cheating, and you're using faith to cover it up.
Did you know
that's fucking weird?
You know why they do that, right? In most religions.
Well, in Islam, they do it because they say, not even in a bad way, they just say like, okay, if your wife that you're married to can't give you kids,
can't bear children,
she can't bear children, you are able to get another wife with her permission to give you kids, like certain things like that.
Or if your wife is ill,
you can marry someone else to, you know, provide or cook or clean.
I still don't like it.
Fuck no. But these white people and shit that I be watching on TV, what are they? Sister wives, Mormons and all that stuff. Like, I feel like they're using their religion to just bear children altogether. They're pregnant. They have like, no, that's fucking stupid. Not with that.
Diabolical. Half of them are miserable and they escape, you know, those in Utah.
Why men get praised for the bare minimum in effort? Standards. Women don't have high standards. Their standards are not high enough, and they don't have a dad doing everything for them to where they're little princesses, and they feel like my dad would never, you know, they're just.
I think a woman with no father is gonna accept bare minimum for the most part.
A lot of, not me, but a lot of them.
Yeah, because they don't have anybody to like set the standard to, or like, you know, compare it. The bare minimum epidemic in dating. Again, men are little bitches and they don't know how to act. They're not raised right. They're just out in the streets. I think it's a very Americanized.
There's so many guys these days I see on social media. They just want to live a soft girl life.
Like, bitch, what?
Like, yeah, be a fucking man, go work, provide. Like, what do you mean? What do you bring to the table? 50-50. What are we, fucking roommates? No. I just feel like, no. I have the table, the chairs, and the meal. No, but really, a lot of guys these days, like, they want to be treated like princesses. So that ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah, no.
Can men handle successful women? Yes.
Only if they're confident.
Only if they're confident and they're successful as well.
If they're insecure about themselves and they can't pull in their own weight, they're going to give you fucking hell.
It's never going to work.
They're never going to want you to shine. They're always going to want to keep you on the bottom, or like, oh, it's not always about money. I dated a loser like that at one point in my life.
No.
Like, it's not always. I'm like, shut up.
Girl.
Just because you're fucking broke, like, get out of here.
It ain't official if it ain't beneficial.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You got to do something for me, baby. As we were saying, a successful man that's secure in himself can definitely handle a successful woman. Someone who ain't providing, someone who has nothing to offer, can never handle a successful woman.
Because he knows he can't measure up or amount to her. And he knows that he's insecure, that she will find better. Mm-hmm. Truly.
Facts.
Honestly. But yeah, some men can, but a lot of men cannot. It bothers them. It really makes them feel like they got a little one. Like,
I'm dead.
They can't compete or compare. Right. You really have to have someone that feels good about themselves and that knows that they can support you and be just as good, if you know what I'm saying, and lead the way. Yeah, you can't be with some dumbass that doesn't have shit going for himself, and then you're thriving and he's looking at you jealous. Like, no, it's not going to work.
Oh my God, imagine.
They're
so bad for
me. Do you know how many women are suppressed because their men ain't shit? Like, actually. They're like, no, you can't be successful. Like, no, you can't work. Like, no.
Oh, hell no.
Think about that.
No.
Because they will no longer need him. And that's an insecurity.
Toxic independence, when I don't need anyone, becomes a curse.
We're toxic.
You know what? It has to do with trauma.
Yeah.
And if we fight or something, it's like, I don't fucking need you, right? And that's the most hurtful thing to say, because I do need my partner in every way, shape, or form. And I wouldn't even be in this position.
Do you throw the divorce word around?
No. Like, he claims I do. He claims anytime
bitch,
I'm
I'll
mad,
get a fucking divorce. Don't play with me.
He claims that every time I'm mad or if I'm upset, if he says anything that pisses me off, I'm like, I'll fucking leave you. But it's not true. I would never. But probably subconsciously. I don't know. But I would never, unless he like cheated on me.
Do you think it's a curse that you have the toxic independence? No, it's not, because it's not like we're pushing our partners away. We're not on some bullshit like, fuck you. Like,
no, we're so not toxic. It's very, very rare to get into it. He literally will be like, you're mentally sick. I'm going to walk away. I don't care what you're talking about. So we don't even fight like that. We really don't.
No.
But
it gets to a point where you just don't.
I do feel like sometimes it can be toxic when we are so independent and we bring so much to the table, even though our partners are, alhamdulillah, very successful and real fucking men. They don't want to hear all the time, like, I don't fucking need you. Do you think your man wants to hear that every time you're mad? Or me, every time I'm mad, I'm like, I don't fucking need you, right?
I would hate, if somebody told me that, I would probably divorce them.
He literally tells me, he's like, I can fucking count every single day you say that stupid shit. And he's like, and you do fucking need me, because without me, you wouldn't even be in this position. Keep in mind, he funded my first business, which is at 24, I opened Boss Beauty.
Remember... Can I mention Brandon helped us buy out our initial partners too?
I remember him.
He literally loaned us thousands and thousands with nothing but I got you back.
But hold on. You still say I don't fucking need you. And it hurts our partners. Like, it's very toxic of us to do that, and we shouldn't. And honestly, I stopped because I'm going to tell you something. Having sons made me a better wife. For sure.
100%.
Because
you're more mindful. You're like, dang.
I'm more mindful. And also my sons, they're such daddy boys. Like, seriously, like, if I even raise my voice at Monty, oh my God.
Or how about that one time you were at Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, bro, and your son said...
He crashed out on me because this guy at Dunkin' Donuts, we're talking about a teenager, like my thigh is bigger than his whole body, literally. He was like, hey, because I go every time after swimming with the boys. And he was like, hey, I got you. By the way, we got these... pretzel bites, and I'm gonna give you these drinks, like, don't worry, it's on me. And I'm like, you're so sweet, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, my sons crashed the fuck out. They're like, why are you being so nice? What do you mean? Oh, you're so nice. Is that your boyfriend? And I was like,
you were doing too much by calling him sweet.
Yeah. And I was like,
you cheated on my dad.
And he was like, why'd you call him sweet? Is that your boyfriend? No. Oh, I can't wait to tell Baba. And I'm like, Adam, shut the hell up. Like, don't even start that shit. And he's like, why are you being so nice? He's not your boyfriend. You have a husband. I'm like, oh my God, these guys are crazy. I called Monty right now. I was like, your sons are psychotic. And I told him how he started dying. Like, he's like, that's why I'm not even worried about you. These sons of ours are gonna keep you in a fucking chokehold. They're going to run every and any man away. Like, trust me, ain't nobody wants you. Like, ain't nobody gonna want you.
I love that for you guys.
They're crazy. But
I love that.
But anyways, should you stay in a relationship for the kids?
No.
God, it's such a hard question. It's so easy for us to say no, but a lot of people do, and I can sympathize with a lot of women that stay for the kids because they're such good moms. They don't want to have a broken household and a broken family. But my answer would be fuck no.
I would say absolutely no if someone is actually harming you, abusing you, and they're showing a threat and they're setting a bad example in front of your kids. If they're fighting you, hitting you, cheating on you, beating on you, like doing all the disrespectful things in front of your kids, you need to leave because you're actually doing more harm for your kids by showing them that that's the right way and the right thing than leaving. When you leave, you take that out of their lives and then you show them a better life.
And so you're going to traumatize the hell out of those kids.
And you should never stay for the kids unless you're stupid and you're like fucking around or something. Yeah, bitch, stay for the kids. Don't be a hoe. Like sit down and stay for your kids. But don't just abandon your kids for a man.
Oh my God, you bitches ain't shit. I hate bad moms.
I know you do.
I fucking hate bad moms.
Don't leave your kids,
so
you guys.
Much. And especially not for no man.
Don't leave for a man. If you're a bad mom and you know that they're better off because you're an abusive fucking drug addict or you're hitting them and stuff, okay, yeah, leave them with somebody better. But like Krishan,
I fucking hate that bitch.
She's a terrible mother.
She pisses me off. I'll fight her on sight.
Why do I not follow anything? But why was that on our For You page on Bad to Boss? And I was like, who is this weirdo?
And you know what's so crazy? I hate when she pops up on my feed only because I feel so sorry for her son. And I hate talking about other people's kids, but I feel like everyone who talks about her kid, it's from her inner circle, from every single one of her family members, all the men that she's been with, which is 1,000.
Face's mom or whatever.
Everyone,
I was like down the rabbit hole. I was like, what is this?
It's just crazy. This poor kid. And I just hate bad moms who are just not about their kids and not going to prioritize them. And I hate bad moms. Yeah.
We have an amazing mom. So it's like,
exactly.
Like when someone's a bad mom, it's like so highlighted.
It's so crazy for us. Like,
my mom would never.
Yeah, but even then, I honestly feel like for me, I am truly an amazing mom, and I was born to be a mom, and no other title in my life matters other than mom. And it's so funny because we were talking about postpartum depression, and people are like, why would you have more kids if you're trying to harm? I'm like, what the fuck? I would never in my life. It was literally just like for a few months I was going through intrusive thoughts, and I'm looking at them and it's silent. Like I've never like shook my kids, like shut the fuck up.
Would you have those intrusive thoughts when they're just cute, calm, sleeping, or when they're just so annoying? You're like, shut up before I bang your head on the wall.
No, I would never even talk to them like that. I would never even, I'm such a softie with my kids. Like if they fall and bump their head or if their leg, I'll cry. I'm like, no, please God, take away their pain and give it to me. Like I'm such a softie. It would just be, I would be overwhelmed when they're crying at the same time and you're trying to make a bottle. And I had 2 under 2, you need to understand. I'd be trying to make a bottle and they're crying and then my employees are blowing up my phone and then I'm like in the middle of cooking and I'd be like, oh my God. Or like just random intrusive thoughts. And it only lasted a few months and I had the most amazing family, the most amazing partner. I had help. I got over it very fast, but
it's real though.
After we dropped that episode, I didn't know how many women can relate.
That's crazy because to be honest, I never had intrusive thoughts like that.
Yeah. Just like this girl, all the comments you're seeing, this girl's like, dude, I would literally be walking down the stairs and I would just picture my kid falling and his head cracking open. And I was like, damn, I always think that.
What?
I always think like that.
That's not, is that normal?
Like it's normal, like scary. Like, okay, like when I'm walking with Noah, when I'm walking down the stairs with Noah, I'm not thinking, oh, I want to body slam him and have his head. No, like, but I'm so scared. That would happen. No, I'm so scared because I love him so much. I'm holding him with all my might.
Your vision.
I'm not wearing socks. I take my socks off and I'm going down the stairs holding it so slow because I'm picturing, God forbid, I slip and fall and he falls out of my hand. Those are crazy thoughts that we have. Not that you want to hurt them or anything. You're so scared to hurt them because you love them so much. We could talk about this later because it's one of our next episodes. Anyways, last but definitely not least, how culture affects relationships, Arab, Latina, American, etc. This is a great way to wrap up our podcast.
It really is. Culture affects relationships. Obviously, affects means how does it hinder? I think
like culture clashing.
There is definitely a disconnect. I think that Arab culture, we are Arab. And we are Latina, right? We have a mixture of
both.
For
us, it's very easy. I feel like it would be easy to be with a Mexican or Arab because we're both.
Right. For me, I'm with someone completely different. They're white and their culture is very different. That's very open. That's very out there.
Everything's allowed.
Like inshallah, like you can wear whatever the fuck you want. Like it's no big deal. Like tattoos are cool, which is fine. Like I'm Americanized, right? But I think culture clashes sometimes. Like for us, I have like wajib or like certain things that we do or like expectations. With my husband and his culture, like I have to teach him sometimes, you know what I mean? And he has to like tell me like, hey, like it doesn't have to be so harsh. Why does it have to always be your way? I'm like, this is how it's supposed to be, you know?
But he knows he's with Arab Muslim.
And he conforms more to like what I am. I think he loves it. He loves the culture, but sometimes...
I've heard your husband say multiple times that he was willing to convert or he wanted to even when he was doing his own thing.
Oh yeah. He is a part of the family. He
likes the culture.
He loves the culture.
He loves really the family. He loves a lot of that stuff.
But how would it affect a relationship, would you say? I'm trying to understand. Like, we don't really have issues like that.
So for me, culture, how culture can affect relationships, I feel like you have to be very open and honest going into a marriage or going into a relationship. Like, hey, I'm Arab and I'm Mexican, and these are my beliefs, especially if
but culture, not
I
necessarily.
Understand. We have our own personal, things. You got to know what you want your kids to be raised around, right? Like for me, when I was like single, I had no kids, like it didn't really matter. I loved my culture. I love being Mexican. I love being Arab, and I incorporate both. You go in my office, you were just laughing. When you go in my office, you can tell exactly what I am. I'm Arab and Mexican, and I'm so proud, and I'm about both of them, 100%.
Both cultures, yeah.
But I'm married to an Arab, and I did that on purpose. I could have been with any other culture, any other, I could have chose any other religion or whatever, but I just knew what type of life I wanted to live in the culture I love and I feel like is home. So for me, I feel like you have to be with someone who you guys have the same culture, because it's easier instead of the culture clashing. Because if not,
he's just got to respect my culture. I got to respect his.
That's just what it is.
I have a funny story. Can I tell you?
Tell me.
Do you remember how I invited everybody to a soccer match one time? Like a long time ago. I bought everybody soccer tickets, like the whole family. Remember?
I had just had a baby and I was in the VIP section. I was so sad. I was.
Do you remember that? Yes. We had a moment of culture clash, me and Brandon. It was the funniest thing.
Why?
I looked at him. I was like, you can't be fucking for real right now. He's like, no, for real. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? The national anthem was on and he was like doing his whole thing. And I was like,
dead. I am fucking deceased.
I was talking to him. He was like, you gotta wait till it's done. I looked at him. I was like, I started laughing.
What? Susu.
No.
I'm dead.
No, because I went to talk to like this worker and the worker was like doing this and Brandon was like,
they take it serious.
It's like an American, like white cult. You think about it. They grow up. It's like a nasheed. So I was like,
I'm dead.
No, listen to me. I died. I was like, you can't be for real. Star Spangled. I was like, what is the song anyway?
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Yeah, no.
It was a funny moment.
Oh my God, that is hysterical.
Because it's white. And I was like...
That is
no, because this is what had happened.
So he expected your whole family to stand and do the pledge of allegiance.
No. That wasn't nothing. He was at the concessions, okay? And I come in and I'm like holding stuff. I'm like trying to find my fucking seat, right?
Oh my God.
He's turned around with his food and he's like standing tall with the whatever, the pledge allegiance. And I'm like talking to this worker and the worker's like, give me a second. Like he's doing his thing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, bitch, do your job.
Oh my God.
And then Brandon's like, you don't know. Like you have to respect. I looked at him, I was like, bitch, I'm not fucking singing that song. I didn't know where my seat. He needs to do his job. He was like, oh, because it's like, you got to respect. I was like, boy, bye. But like, he was like, you don't respect my culture.
Oh my God.
I was like, sorry, I'm not American.
That is the whitest shit I've ever heard. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but it's so funny.
That is
to me
hysterical.
I was like this.
When I see him, I'm gonna go like this. I pledge allegiance.
No, because I guess you're supposed to like allow them to finish and then talk.
God.
It's kind of like the allegiance. And I was like, yeah, that's hilarious. Because I was like talking in the middle of it, like, hey, do you know where this aisle is? This seat, and the guy was like, hold on, and Brandon was like standing there, like, you gotta wait, like that's. I was like, no, he's got to do his job. Like, fuck that. Why is he standing here?
So funny.
It was a very funny moment. It was funny.
That's a culture clash too.
It's funny. I was like, I was like, this is fucking weird to me. But okay.
You see, here's the thing: a culture's clash. Like, if you're not with someone that you follow that culture and believe, like for me, I love Arab. Right? Why? Because in our culture, in our religion, it's all about what? Providing and taking care of your woman and leading your family and being the man of the house, and just like it's your job to fucking be a man and to provide and to take care of your family, your wife, and all that stuff. If you're with a white guy or with a black guy or with a different culture, it's like, hey, so what are you contributing?
No, fuck no. That's not how it is. Hey, I may be married to a white guy, but he's like, he takes care of shit.
That's
like,
amazing. But he's not. He's like that because of you. In the beginning, I remember the first time we ever met him, we went out to, like, I don't know where we went out, but we were eating. We went to a restaurant and we were having food and drinks or whatever. And keep in mind,
the bill and
my husband, never in 11 years have I ever seen him split a bill. It could be 1,000 people there, he'll pick up the bill. Mm-hmm. That's having an auto husband. That's the culture. I love that. I find it so sexy. I find it so manly. Like,
but it's a cultural thing. You fight over the bill and all that.
It's a cultural thing. So that's what we're used to. So when the guy comes and he's like,
mind you, it's like our first date together.
Absolutely. And but here's the thing. If you were with the Arab, it could have been the first 5 minutes together.
But that's different. So let me tell you.
Culture.
So in the culture, so we were all eating and it's like, you know, we were all sitting there and in his life, say in his previous relationship,
culture.
He's like, yeah, we'll all split the bill.
Yeah. So
they were like, no, we don't split the bill. We'll take care of it.
The waiter came. And we're all hanging out, even with Musa, April. We're all together. Like, we're a family. And this waiter came. He's like, are we splitting the bill? And my husband goes, all together, we all at the same time say no. Her man of like a day, they were like hanging out.
Literally
for one
our
day.
First date.
He's like, yeah. We all looked at him. We're like, is this motherfucker crazy?
I was like, guys. I was like, no, it's
she's
okay.
like, no. She was like, I'll teach him. And my husband and my brother like, what the fuck?
He's so good. Like,
he's so good now.
He understands. Like,
but
I
that's
understand.
what I'm saying. So what I say? You changed him completely because in his culture, they'd be like, yeah, we'll split the bill. Like, that's
normal.
In his culture.
In American culture. Like, why the fuck? I understand. Like, why the fuck would they feel like, why would I pay for all these strangers?
Imagine my husband met your fucking ex for a day.
Who?
Omar and his whole family, and we went to a restaurant and he picked up the bill. Your significant partner at the time didn't even fucking flinch.
What a loser.
What a fucking loser. And my husband was like, damn, that motherfucker's like, he didn't even fucking flinch. But a real man, like my husband was like, no, I got it. And it was just me and him and that guy's whole family. And I was like, damn,
diabolical.
That was so sexy.
Back to how culture affects relationships. I think it's so funny. It could affect if one of them is not open to like bending and conforming. Yeah. Luckily, my culture is so funny and so fun and full of life that it's the most exciting thing in my husband's life. He just fucking loves it.
He loves it.
He really...
He's with it.
You know what's the cutest thing for my birthday? He was singing Sana Helwa. Yeah, he sent me the video. I was like, you said the whole thing. Even Maddie asked me, I want to do Maclia with Shy. I'm like, okay. She's white. Talking about like, can I please make this for my family at my other house? I'm like, you're so funny. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my God.
Like, it's cultural foods, so cute. Breakfast. He wants to travel there. I think it's great as long as one.
I like how you mentioned, as long as you're willing to learn,
like understand and not be judgmental. It's not like we're doing some crazy worship, like weird, ceremonies. Like, we just have fun and we're good people, and he sees it. And white people have some funny cultures too, and they got some funny, like, bland foods that I try to like.
I am dead. Oh my God.
I love white people. I actually look at white people different now, to be honest.
It's so funny because when sometimes like there's shit going on, I'm like, that's like white people shit. And I'll just look at my sister and be like I feel honestly, like I can say that because my brother-in-law's white. And he will be like, that is some white people
I got
shit.
A white kid. And so I really like sometimes.
That's funny.
To be honest too, I see racism to white people too. Which is crazy because I always used to feel and think that like white people are so fucking racist. And
white people are so fucking racist. What do you mean?
They are.
Not all, but a lot.
They are. They are. But to be honest, I hear us, because now I have a white husband. I hear when we see a fucking school shooter, fucking white people.
That's what I'm saying. Your husband is still on some like fucking white people shit. That's why I feel comfortable. That's why I say like fucking white people shit around him, like not walking on extra, because he's like, that is white people shit.
He doesn't give a shit. He's more Mexican, Latin than anything. So
that Star-Spangled Banner shit is hilarious. I love that.
I died. I was like, you can't be fucking for real right now. Fuck that.
But just to kind of wrap this up, how culture affects relationships. It affects relationships if you're not willing to understand the other person's religion, culture, and beliefs.
If you're biracial and different cultures, like, just be open to loving that person and what they come with and what they do and their traditions.
I'm all about culture, different cultures. Like, I love the
reason I travel
Mexican, Latin
is to
culture.
experience
I love
cultures.
Yeah,
that's what we travel for. We love culture. But yeah, it's just somebody that's willing to be with the shits. Like,
and if you're with someone that's like not willing to bend or just learn your culture and your beliefs and your traditions, and you're kind of with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I really enjoyed filming this one. And I think it was so great. We spilled a lot of tea, a lot of juice. And if you made it to the end, drop a comment. Let us know what you think. We will be back filming next week, and we will see you then. So
yes, and we also have an address. We've got some inquiries. People are asking if we can feature them on our podcast or their products or businesses. We're definitely open to that, as long as it aligns with who we are and what we believe in. And if we love your product, feel free to send it over here to the Richardson location. Give them the address.
Boston Academy, 521 West Campbell Road, Suite 200, Richardson, Texas, 75080. Send us whatever you want. Merch. Send us the email, a comment. Let us know, like, hey, I want to send you guys this. I want to send you guys that. A lot of people were asking for addresses, like, where can I send shit? Like, I'll rock it if I like it, right?
Send two, because like, don't just send one.
I'm dead.
Like, we're a package deal, so you send two of everything or don't send anything at all.
I love that, and I like oversized things. So send like a 2X. Send me like a 2X.
I like extra jewelry and diamonds.
I can't. Anyways, we love you guys so much. Our podcast has been popping off. We love filming. We love getting together, and we've been enjoying all the feedback we've been getting back. And so, yeah, we'll see you on episode 4,
which will be business, money, and power.
Whoop, whoop.
We'll see you soon. Deuces.